what are we going to talk about this week?
So this week, you know, high school, very doable. Yep, we talked about it. You guys are all set to go. But elementary school, there are like younger people too.
Yes.
And there are elementary school requirements, actually.
Yeah. Well, just remember, in the state of Pennsylvania, the compulsory age is 8. So when we're talking about the law and the requirements of the law, in general, it's speaking to about 3rd through 6th grade.
Around there. Yeah. So I'm going to read to you right out of our keys on page 39. Right above the secondary is the elementary requirements. So it says, at the elementary school level, the following courses shall be taught. English, to include spelling, reading, and writing. Arithmetic, science, geography, history of the United States and Pennsylvania. Civics, safety education, including regular and continuous instruction in the dangers and prevention of fires. Health and physiology, physical education, music, and art.
Yeah. So when we talk about high school, we stressed you about how general the law is. Well, guess what? With elementary school, it is also equally
as general. So if you noticed in there was no quantities attached to anything. So it wasn't like 1 year of geometry, a half a year of art, and whatever. There's nothing like that. It's very general. It doesn't say you need to do X number of weeks of anything. So the cool thing about that is you don't have to stress yourself out. You don't have to go out and buy that full year curriculum of whatever, and then you have like 17 full year curriculums because there's all these things listed in it. Do I have to teach this every year? No. That's one thing I forgot to mention before. It doesn't say you have to teach these things every year.
Right.
At some point in time in your child's elementary career, you need to cover these.
Right.
Well, except for the one that says where you're supposed to do fire safety every year. That is an every year thing.
If you burn dinner, that's a great place to start.
Oh, yes, it really
Small
truly
kitchen
is. So, but yeah, I forgot to mention that before. So it's not like I have to do PA history every single year. No, you just have to make sure you cover it at some point in their elementary career. And it doesn't even have to be a whole year.
That's right.
So,
and you know what? Elementary school should be fun. Learning should be fun. This is a great time for field trips, for hands-on learning. Co-ops are helpful in elementary years. You know, I know the year that we finalized our adoption and brought everyone was going to be homeschooled that year. I needed something to just bring us all together, and I found a unit study that covered everything except for math. So I had to add in math. It was called Learning Adventures, and I'm telling you, we did so many hands-on projects. We had so much fun. We dissected a fetal pig, then we mummified it in our garage for months because we were learning about ancient Egypt. So we did projects and lap books, and we read aloud and just had a great time. And I'll tell you, my kids learned a lot. They really did. So don't fear if you don't do an hour of this a day, an hour of that a day, an hour of that a day, and have an 8-hour school at home. That they're going to be missing out. They will not be. They will learn a lot.
Yeah. So you don't have the dual enrollment options and everything that high school have. There are online classes you can take, but really, it's just a fun time of learning. You nurture your little ones. You teach them about the world around them, and make them familiar with what God has created.
Yeah. And you know what? Cherish these less stressful years, because high school is a wonderful time of maturing and growing into an adulthood. But elementary school, it's a beautiful time with your little ones, just to teach them about God's creation and His hand that's on everything, and just it's a great time to be with your kids and just enjoy them.
It really is. So, cuddle your little cuties, pull them on your lap, give them huggies, and read. Read and read and read. Read is so good.
Even when they're older.
Yes.
Keep reading out loud.
Reading is good older. Yeah, we do like Nancy Drew is the thing right now. And sometimes we have teenagers in there listening to Daddy read. That's right. It's great. I love it. So keep doing it. Projects are fun. Get like stocking glue and toilet paper rolls and tape. You know what? And I have done this. I have given my daughters tape and glue for their birthdays. I kid you not. Lots and lots of tape and glue. And they love it. And they just go and use tape everywhere.
Yeah.
They do. It's great.
That's awesome.
But they're learning and they're being creative. And it's wonderful. So follow your rabbit trails.
Yeah.
Take the time.
Now is the time to do that.
It is.
That's right.
It totally is.
Now is the time to do that. And you know what? And develop their love of learning and your love of learning. Yeah.
Mommy learns too.
That's right.
So, next week, we will continue talking a little bit more on these types of things, but it's with the little ones, like your little babies, up until the second graders who aren't on the radar yet, flying under the radar. So we'll just give you some ideas on that, what to do with them, how to manage the toddlers.
Yeah.
And it'll be fun.
That will be.
That will be fun.
I'm excited.
Yay!
I miss those years. They're good years.
They are.
Yeah.
There's lots of good, funny stories that come out of it.
There sure are. There sure are. You know, it's the longest days and shortest years.
that
or something. It's awesome. It's awesome. Enjoy it. So.
All right.
This has been
Chattin'
Chattin'
with
with CHAP.
CHAP.
See you next week.
Stay warm.
Yeah, stay warm.